mind when I say you have recorded back-to-back points, assists, double-double?
All glory is to God. I'm just really thankful to be here in the Valley, truthfully, and to be doing it with this team, this organization. I feel like what I've been feeling a lot today has been gratitude. Gratitude for this next chapter of my career and to truly just be myself and be accepted for the dog that I am, be accepted for the passion that I have for the game, and being accepted as the leader that I am, the fiery, crazy, tight crackhead leader that I am. I'm just very thankful to be here. So more than anything, I just feel a lot of gratitude here in the Valley.
Coach Nate said, you're always hyped, but today, facing your former team, it was extra. So what is extra for Tosh Cloud?
Man, I don't even know if I was extra today. I think I was locked in is what he means by extra. And you can kind of see it. It's just, I just look in my eye like I'm about to run through a wall. And he saw it in me early today and he was excited. But obviously this meant a lot to me, especially everyone kind of knows what it is. I was let go in the off season and I found a home here, but to give 8 years to an organization and then to be fired on an off day, it's kind of crazy. And coming off of vacation too, so that was not fun. I had that December 13th was marked off on my calendar, and before I played today's game, I made sure to look back at that date and feel all those feelings that I felt in that moment. But full fruition coming forward, to really feel and be where my feet are here in the Valley. I'm really happy.
It's nice to see those game-winning free throws going in.
Man, thank you.
So obviously they're 0-5. Can you just talk about the fight they presented tonight?
Yeah, I do want to say this. That's a good team. I know that they're 0-5, but they've been in every single game that they've been in. The offense that they run is really hard to guard. The weapons that they have both on the perimeter and inside. They have a good team. They're a young team. They're going to get some wins here. Sometimes all it takes is one, but that one was damn sure enough to be us.
You had 10 assists out there tonight, so you started to pick up your teammates' tendencies. And how's that process going so far this early in the season?
It's fun. It's fun for me. As a point guard, it's been a challenge, but this is the challenge that I wanted in this next chapter of my career, is to prove to myself more than anyone the point guard and the leader that I am. But to come in here, to be welcomed with open arms, given the ability to kind of have grace within figuring out my teammates, it really has been like a great, I think we've been together for 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. But in that time, we got to really get to know each other. The chemistry off the court is now translating on the court. And even in games where, we've had a tough kind of stretch here with games already and getting back in the season and what that means for your body and travel. But we went into the locker room, we held ourselves accountable. That wasn't a great first half, and now we got to come out and we got to be who we are as Phoenix. And so that's the fun part of this, right? It's like figuring this shit out along the way, having fun with the people surrounding you. And 10 assists, that's not me, that's my teammates. So I get to just be who I am, and I get to play with some amazing scorers, and that's exciting for me.
Tosh, you talk about your guys' chemistry and the fire that you play with.
Yeah.
Feels like you, Ka, Sophie, Diana can all, very emotive on the court.
Yeah.
What's that like when you guys are looking at each other and feeding off of your emotions?
It's amazing, honestly, because for a while there, it was just always me, right, that had to be the fire, and then I got someone to help me last year. But coming in and being surrounded by people with that same dog and that same fire, it's amazing because it brings out the best in each other, right? So there's moments that we can get into each other. We know that we're just out here to win, but there's even moments where Ka's like, come on, Tosh. And I'm like, I got you, man. I'm right here with you. But another dog picking up a dog, right? Like, it's a pack. So looking around, knowing you got dogs to the left and to the right of you, whether you make a mistake or not, like, that's the biggest sense of relief, knowing that the 4 other players surrounding you have your back. Yeah. And I said that in the locker room after the game. I know y'all saw I got a little chippy out there, and I really did appreciate my teammates because they had my back, for sure.
So they had a bounce back game tonight with 20 points.
Yeah.
Just what went right with her tonight?
That's Diana Taurasi. That's a GOAT. It's one of the best to ever play the game. Even there's going to be nights that she's on, there's going to be nights that she's off, but that belief in her is still there every single night. I told her tonight, I said, y'all gonna have to bleep me out, but I said, let that motherfucker fly. Like, I don't care, shoot it, you miss, shoot that shit again. And that's just a testament to who she is. But I do want to say DT was really great for us leadership-wise tonight. When we needed that extra spark and that extra voice in our huddles and on the court, she was it. And I think that allowed her to get herself going too. So shout out to DT. She's still doing the damn thing 20 years later. That wasn't enough for the age either.
That's just stating facts.
It's
That's
just
not
saying
right.
facts. That's impressive.
Obviously, a different offensive system for you this year. Has there been anything fun or unique that's really stuck out to you about Coach Nate's system?
Man, Coach Nate is amazing. I truly am enjoying playing for him, learning from him. Even like, I was telling my family the other night after the Aces game, there was like 33 seconds on the clock and he calls that play. I was like, you don't want us to run the time down? He was like, no, go score that motherfucker. And we were like, all right, bet we gonna go score. But to have a coach, I've been used to like playing it safe, you hold the ball. He's like, no, we're going to score, we're going to be assertive. And when you have that starting from the top, that allows all of us to kind of fall in line. Our offense is different, but it's different in a really good way. It's open, it's space, it allows us to be creative, it allows us to make reads, help put us in successful situations, but again, that chemistry that we're learning with each other, that's really what our offense is. So that's really fun when you get to play, and it's like, stuff that learn each other. I know when Kyle's gonna go back door, I know when DT's gonna pop, like, those are all fun things within our offense, but that's the NBA mindset that he's bringing to our league.
As the point guard of this team, how much do you think your game is going to change once you get BG coming back?
Man, I can't wait. I said, I can't wait to throw you some oops, bro. I can't wait. So let me work on it right now. But no, obviously we've been missing BG, and, you know, for when we learned that we were going to be without her for a few weeks, it was, you know, next man up, and we're going to hold it down until you get back. She's working really hard to get back and get healthy, but we understand that when we bring her back, we're even scarier, and she just gets to come in, and we're going to just be around her, right? And that inside presence, Mac has been doing a great job, Liz has been doing a great job, Morgan Kiki, BG, though, when she comes back, that's a 6'8" rim protector, that's a 6'8", you got to defend her on the block. It makes our offense look a little bit different, but to have the versatility of having a small group that can play together and then having a big group that can play together, it's really hard on the opposite end to defend. Come on, go! Yeah.
Old people have to lift after you. Old people to walk tomorrow.
Just gave you a fucking
Hey,
name.
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tosh, we had Diana on the telecast.